Okay guys, this video is going to be on my MindLab E-trac. Uh, you can see her, she's sitting right there. Now I would venture to say that the E-trac is probably the favorite MindLab machine out there. The only drawback on it is that it's a little bit on the heavy side. So let me show you guys what I've done to make mine really light, okay? So the first thing is your coil. Okay, of course, the bigger your coil, the heavier the machine's going to get. But a lot of coils come with the skid plates on the bottom. I take mine off. You really don't need them. The only time that I'll put it back on is if I'm like in a rocky creek bottom or rocky bank in a creek or somewhere where there's a lot of rocks. So you really don't need them unless you're going to use it as a shovel. Now, the next thing that I've done, if you look here, you see my cable coming out of my coil, and you know how the cables for the E-trac, they're like a spring, like an accordion spring, and they really pull hard on the connection right here on all the coils. All right, so what I've done, if you see this piece of tape right here, I've wrapped a small cable tie around that wire right there, pulled it tight, and wrapped it around right here and put a little piece of tape on it to hold it in place. That way it doesn't pull on the cable right here and give you problems later on right here at the connection. Now if you also see, the E-trac's built like a tank, okay? So what I've done, you can see the holes that I've put in here. Okay, on the bottom part of the shaft here. Now I've done that with a hole saw, and I've done it all the way around. Okay, so that takes quite a bit of weight off of the bottom of the shaft. And if you go up, I've left the carbon fiber shaft alone. But then once I get up here to the metal part of the shaft, if you look, I've taken holes out of it also, all the way around. See them? On this side also, and across the bottom. And it's still strong as can be. Like I said, the E-tracs are built like a tank. Now if you go further up the machine, if you look here on the sides, see the holes there? I've used the hole saw to do that also. See on the bracket? See the big holes that I've put in there? And the holes up here on the arm cuff? Down through the top of the arm cuff and on the sides. More holes on this side. And I've covered these holes with some real good clear packaging tape, which is pretty tough stuff. And here on the bottom, I've also done the same thing, okay, which lightens the machine up quite a bit. And another thing that you guys might want to check into is if I can get it out. Okay, you see my battery? 12.5, 100 milliamp. Okay, it's the ML3100. Lithium, and once it's charged, guys, it lasts for days and days. I can't get over how long the battery lasts compared to the MindLab battery and the one that you use the AA's in. They don't last very long. And another great thing about this is it's very light, really light. It's probably half the weight of the standard battery that comes with the E-trac. Now if I'm not mistaken, they may even have a newer one. It may be a 3200. I'm not quite sure on that though. You guys would have to check. And if you see right here's the manufacturer, rnbinnovations.com. Okay, one of the best purchases that I've made as far as batteries go. Now, I've bought a battery for my V3i also through these people, and they last forever, and they're light, really, really light. Okay, guys, if you love your E-trac like I do, but you keep thinking, boy, it's a little bit on the heavy side, give this a try. I just used hole saws, took my time, and it lightens it up quite a bit. I think you'll be happy with it. Okay? All right, guys, thanks a lot.